Issue is Matthew's positioning. Again, this Nyx assassin. Oh no. And this Matthew, what was that? A Foreman, Stone, and Thunder. They're gonna capitalize on the initiation. That was beautiful. You couldn't have asked for much better. He blocked the smoke, gets the jump in onto 4 at a choke point, and now they can finish up the team fight as well as Collapse will not escape. A triple for Dark Margot.
It's a little unfortunate, but definitely having a standout rookie TI. Oh, this is going to be the fight. Oh my god.
Oh, Chef! The wombo combo with the big vacuum wall and the Morty's Kisses raining in over it. Ace is gone. Busted down his boom as well. Diraicho needs to get the hell out of here, but his BKB is already expired.
Forced to use the mech. They just can't get close enough to Nisha. Dude just crumbles. They've got Zayas over here. He's got the Ags. They jump onto the back line. Brawl trying to click away over at Puppy. They do get the Aegis res though. A little bit deep here. Hand of God does get used. These clicks looking pretty good. As now they'll turn their attention. But the follow-up immediately from Zayas, from Crystals. They'll turn right back. A beautiful ultimate coming out from Crystals. They'll clean up 3 heroes.
And in case you're worried about nothing to say, he now has an Aegis, the open wounds healing, which is basically a Satanic, then an actual Satanic. And just in case it goes really, really wrong, they've got a Wind Waker on Jinkyu now as well, who is just going to throw back Boxy and then Wind Waker himself down to the low ground style points. As Jinkyu just flies on out of there. Black Hole coming down onto Matthew and Ale. Just beeline it throw. Hole number 2, catching out 3. Absolutely beautiful stuff from Faith Beyond. The buyback is there from the Bristleback. It's not, though, from the Leshrac. Baiting them out with the first hole, jumping through for the second. And that's the big one. Catches 3.
See that he's got the Ags. They're going to pay respect to it. If there's anyone that moves on forward, it's probably going to be, I guess 33's tanky as hell. But you're going to just make it be Skeeter probably. Still got 40 seconds.
Skeeter. A jump in. Where's going to be the fall? 33. What a ravage. On to 3. The Sanity's dropped on the dome. As the buybacks are attempt from Secret, but they need to cancel the TPs instantly.
Tier 3 being shredded. E-Blade dodge, the kickback on Nisha, the catch the Zeus, but there's the enchant Remnant. Zayas turns him into a statue and kicks him to safety, while DJ, he pops the cheese to survive against this Metamorphosis Morphling. Puppy, brought back and is up in the front lines. In a black hole, though, it's on to 3 of them. Jabs, he's got the perfect initiation. Allow for Raven now to chase on to Resolution. BKB's starting to wear off, though. He needs the Sunder, doesn't get a good one, and Raven's dead for the first time. Crystallis Morphling able to hold the high ground, but Secret have still lost 3 heroes quickly, and the Morphling doesn't look like he's going to stand a chance anymore. Janoel and DJ on his tail, and Secret 3 members down, make that a 4th one.
Are somewhat being dealt with. Part of the problem is that they have, like, the 2 cores that they have don't really want to front line. Ooh, nice
What's coming through? Zai's in here. Does he have the damage to take down this big Tiny? I mean, the rest of Liquid coming in to try and take him out, but in comes Innocence with the Sunray, healing him up, jumping in comes the Supernova, but they've taken down Nothing to Say, and now, well, there's a little bit of a lull in the fight, but Amit, he's jumping in deep here. He wants to try and find some targets on the backlines. Faith Beyond's able to slow down Zai. Coil comes out, doesn't actually catch him, but he's still going to die regardless. Zai will die. Now, they've also found Boxy as well. Faith Beyond finding another. Mickey and Insania just waiting on the high ground, but at Matu, oh my god, Nothing to Say. That's a big jump, but the black hole comes out from Jinkyu, holding back the sniper. They've caught a big boy. Matu blinking away from this one, trying to get himself out with the 4 stuff, but he is going to survive, but his teammates will not. 4 dead on the side of Liquid. LGD.
Tick away at this Aegis, killing the sniper twice, getting double black hole up is just so hard to do, so...
There's the jump. Rezo, the black hole, Fnatic. Jabs has the engine, the sniper caught up, but the damage is lacking. Gets the refresher off. The second black hole comes. Jabs has caught them. The freezing field. The damage on the sniper is good. The first life down, and Crystallis stands his ground.
BKB.
Being hammered by this Bloodseeker, though, as Zayas back in with a magnetize, clears through Raven. Armel very low on the HP, but they lost their primal beast. The Viper's dead. The high ground push has been halted. Fnatic quell the aggression from Secret, and Armel blinks back in onto the sniper. They've caught him with a frostbite. Puppy, what can he do to save his buddy? As Nisha with a BKB turns and hits them. The hits from the crit set of DJ's tree tosses. Good damage, but not enough. Nisha's sniper.
He just held his BKB.
Incredibly powerful. Comes back in for another round and volley of flurrying blows. Master. Looking for control. Oh my god, Kataomi! The perfect initiation. Ori has the BKB Requiem, but he's already dead. Pure. He's aiming for XXS, but the BKB TP, they're going to be... Oh, he's got the lasso of the Lone Druid. Entity again, some way, somehow. The perfect jump, perfect heroes, the perfect kills.
Same can be true for the Leshrac.
And jump in, throw back down to the low ground onto the Bristleback Innocence. He's not happy with that, but he's going to be okay for the time being. Martu surviving through it as Boxy looking for nothing to say. They've got the Hex out, no BKB due to earlier. Black Hole going to come down though, trying to save him. Nothing to say. Can he turn it around? They need to kill off this Leshrac, and they will do exactly that. Nothing to say. Healing through it all. Oh my god, so low, but just blasting out the damage to heal on through it. They pulverize her into the ground. Die, leader, die. She will eventually fall, but Ame's going to clean up the kill onto Boxy. Ame just tearing through everywhere on that hard. Insane is going to be the next target. They will kill off the Undying 4 dead on the side of Liquid. Finally, PSG LGD find a fight, bash out onto Zai as well. They will get yet another as they bring down Zai. 5 dead on Liquid this time. 1 minute still on Roshan though.
First smoke reveals.
Fissure, jump forward immediately. Can they blow him up fast enough though? Rezo, it's going to be able to get the kill, but over here, Zayas is going to get left behind. These BKBs coming in handy now. They need to close the gap over onto Nisha. Crystallis, though, waiting patiently, gets off the Requiem, turns back around over onto Saberlight. They'll be able to get that kill. Still trying to put enough damage over to Nisha, but they can't quite close the gap as they're going to end up losing Moon Meander. And now Dubu. These clicks, they hurt so much as the Revenge of Zayas. He bought back to be a part of this.
Looking to bring down that Spirit Bear of Monet. Very tanky though with that.
Bat Rider.
Still coming through. And the waveform in. Roshan's nearly dead. Stormstormer's there. Snatches the Aegis. But the Bat will die the first time. Ori and Monet are on their plate now as XXS plays forward aggressively with a cookie. Maboka returned the stun from Kataomi. Aiming for the SF with the lasso. The big Mars Arena though. It holds them all in place for this SF and Lone Druid to do damage. But Fishman, he's going to force Staff away, and Pure's Morphling still alive somehow, getting back in on top of the Mars, killing off Asta one by one, and Ori's done for.
Interesting that actually the Edict Explosions are going to synergize somewhat with the Discus Nasal Goo, right? With the anti-armor from that, so could do more damage than we're used to seeing. As Martu just run into everybody, tossed back though. They want to bring him down. Martu getting straight on top of the leader, but the leader just out-damages him massively. Down goes the Bristleback. Xingqiu being beaten up by Boxy. He's trying to get the return kill here, but the Black Hole coming out onto 2 as they swing around the back lines here. Leader getting beaten down by Mickey, but Mickey, he getting beaten down by Ame. Both the cores turn on him, tear him apart. You can't fight into that, not without your Bristleback. Another huge tossback coming out from Xingqiu.
Matthew, could he get, again, the 4-man stun? We saw it last game. Don't want to be on the low ground.
Smoke's gonna pop. They're all grouped up. Mira gets a jump with the follow-up. Pronto Tokyo. He's in, crashing them left, right, and center. But Yatoru, he's hesitant to be able to fall up as well. They've got control with the Ravage coming out, clipping onto 3, but collapse in with the Black Hole. What an ultimate as they don't have a response. The damage is racking up too fast. As Thunder, some buybacks coming out for them, but can they be able to revive the team fight? Because he's been able to veer his attention over towards the Enigma, but they do not have an answer. Yatoru just freely right-clicking throughout the team fights, and Toronto Tokyo as well, looking for the Rampage, looking for the final kill to give him the 5-man. He won't be able to find it onto Picard's, the finishing blow, and they'll give it to him. Rampage for the Pangolier, and now they can go for Sacred as well. Then Hidehunter just brought back prior, and he'll be sent to the grave for another time. Nothing will stop them. No tier 3 tower will hold them back as Toronto Tokyo gets
out of remnants though. The buybacks are quite limited, but it's OG. They're just doing it passively here with Bear, as well as with that Chakram. It's going down here. Leslau doing what he can here. Oh, but he's going to find himself stunned as Sonic's just kind of watching him for now as he goes on in. Amar, though, snatching the Aegis, and now Chaos in the pit as Quinn pulverized and killed. Does not have buyback. Lelis as well is killed. Does have the buyback at least, but MSS, he's being chased now by OG. He's the target, and BZM's got him here with the uproar. MSS trying his best to escape, but can't run from the Primal. The onslaught not quite on the mark. MSS is very fast here, actually, but he's just not going to be able to escape. That's going to be his dieback, and OG be in position here to cut off Amar, as smoke will break. Vata in on top of his hero. He has freezing field. Going to start letting it go now. Adaptive strike, but a nice cancel from Misha as OG have wrapped around the smoke tank, anticipating this kind of move. They're going to get through Fata now. they have morphed here into the Mirana. So Yoar's got a lot of mobility. Quinn finds himself in a little bit of a pickle, but guarded by the Moonlight Shadow now. And here's Lelis onto the backlines, immediately nukes through Taiga. He's caught though. Another nice ice pass out from Misha, but it's not going to change the outcome of this fight. 4